Before the Spanish arrived, the name Mexico was pronounced Mexico, and originally it didn't refer to the entire country. Mexico meant the homeland of the Mexica, the region around Tenochtitlan and Tlatelolco.
The Mexican never called themselves Azteca or Aztec. The term was popularized in the 1700s by European scholars said that their ancestral homeland was in Aztlan, or the place of the herons.
Aztecs means people from Aztlan in the original tongue.
They spoke a Ute Nahuatl language closely associated with Ute, Shoshone, and other southwestern Sonoran tribes.
The word Mexica referred to the people, and Mexico meant the place where the Mexica live. Later, during colonization, the Spanish applied the name Mexico to the entire territory. But
in 1535, the Spanish established the Viceroyalty of New Spain, and the name Mexico was no longer used by the official colonial government.
Mexico did not stop being used in everyday life. It continued to refer specifically to the capital city and the Valley of Mexico. The term Mexicanos was also used, but it referred only to the Nahua peoples of the valley, not to the entire population of what is now Mexico.
Remember, the boundaries established by New Spain, what became Mexico, had diverse indigenous groups, each with their own identities: Purepecha, Otomíes, and dozens more.
White Creoles, unmixed Spaniards born in Mexico, and a number of Afro-descendants.
They wouldn't be called Mexicans until after Mexican independence and Creole nationalist movements, which promoted the idea that everyone born in the Viceroyalty was now Mexican, and the nation was now called Mexico.
By the time of independence in 1821, the territory governed by New Spain had expanded far beyond the heartland of the Mexica world. Under Spanish colonial rule, the Viceroyalty included what is today the entire American Southwest: Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Nevada, Utah, Colorado.
It also included all of the 5 modern Spanish-speaking countries of Central America: Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica. After independence, these regions were incorporated into the first Mexican Empire.
But within a few years, the Central American provinces declared independence by secession, ultimately forming the Federal Republic of Central America.
The American Southwest, however, did not separate voluntarily. It was taken through Anglo-American military force, political coercion, and territorial pressure. Mexico was forced to cede roughly half of its national territory to the United States.
Most Mexicans, especially indigenous ones and mixed race ones, the mestizos, are not foreigners in their own lands. From ancient times to modern times, they have direct ties to what is now the American Southwest and Mexico.
Geopolitics divides people, but ancestry proves most Mexicans are indigenous to the Americas. If you look like me and carry the same genes, you are indigenous, not an alien.